Yeah, but now looking at this, Kimi as well as Karita batting out by Mythic Seal, and now Onic, they ban out that Granger. So there is a chance that they're going to ban out the Irithel, and if they don't, it does smell a little bit like a trap.
They should ban it. They should ban it, actually. I see, like, and okay, about Lunox and Carry, we see there are two different options. Maybe there is something else.
No, Carry is pretty good right now into Mythic. So even Onic is happy, but they don't need it.
Oh.
It said it's a claw, so it is a trap.
Oh.
Yeah.
LaFell, you smelt it.
Yeah, it does feel like a trap. Now the question is, Mythic Seal, do they want to go for that? Because you don't even have to pick the Irithel now, right? You can pick up your Roamer, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess the Gato will be fine.
It's not impossible that
The Arla
Boye
is the
plays the
Roamer?
Arla. Yeah.
So let's go for additional front or damage.
Wait, is that Franco?
It is
Yes.
a
It's
Franco.
a Franco!
Yeah.
We heard it. We don't care about your suppression. We don't care about your purify. We don't care about the passive on the Harriet having
Bloody
less
count
CC.
for Lancelot.
It's just
We don't
suppression.
care. We have 1,000 plus 1 dashes.
Nothing.
Eventually, we'll eat you like chicken.
We'll bite down.
And the last pick they save still the opportunity to adapt for the opponent's pick and take gold last one. So 2 picks for Onic Indonesia.
Although I do have to say that the Franco does feel a little bit desperate, though. Right? Really hoping for a good catch.
We already said, rely on mechanics.
Yep.
Oh no, there's the glue and the Faramis. The wombo combo. The answer and the counter. This is so dive. This is so in your face.
It almost looks like Ane prepared this draft yesterday. They understood what are the options and they prepared for it. So,
Time and tide wait for no man.
oh, looks like they pick up the Beatrix instead.
Because they need something to answer the Netherrealm.
Yeah. The Netherrealm counters nearly everything that Mythic Seal prepared for them. Oh, it's such a mind games. It's so amazing. But if we're speaking about the drafts, I still, last 2 picks decided everything for me. I like the Onic draft.
Do you think Mythic Seal has enough damage here in the early and mid?
No, it's too all in. I think Onic might be going home
Well,
with a win.
with the win, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Destroy, as well as Leo. And now it's the turn of Mirko as well as Trex to call this game.
Well, if Onic is going home with a win after this, we're all going home early tonight. Onic, Indonesia, trying to close the distance with match point.
I don't want to go home early, Trex. I want to watch some good MLBB. So far, we've seen good MLBB, but unfortunately, it's been stomps. Well, fortunately for you guys, I mean, Cavalry and the Sonics, I guess.
Welcome to Mobile
But again, the
Legends.
draft was just beautifully done. Again, beautifully crafted by Yeb and Adi. The setup was there, and Mythic Seal kind of just played into it, dude. They were forced to make errors in the draft.
I mean, and Mythic even switched sides this time to try to get some sort of advantage in the draft. They go for second pick. Onic just seems to always have the answer. Even when Mythic Seal pulls out something like the Franco, like, oh, we have this trap card for you.
Yep.
Onic ID is 2 steps ahead, bringing out the Faramis, bringing out the glue. I mean, just consistently has answers against Mythic Seal.
Oh, almost hooked there from Boye. Could have been a steal. So Onic won't contest the Lethal Wanderer. They know that they actually will lose out. I think a bit of prio here in the mid lane, but I think it really depends on how they play it. Now level 2, they should be able to go back onto it, force a few fights early, but it is a juice. Oh, wow. That looked like it hit. Emblem builds. At least they got the Beatrix. By the way, the Beatrix is a pretty good lane against the Harriet. It's a skill matchup in the end, but it should actually be more Beatrix-sided, and in the end, even if you lose out, it becomes a non-lane. Just clear out waves.
And being that it is a skill matchup, Zippy's been able to hold his own against Severo. He's been able to do well, at least in terms of just laning matchup. So I don't think we count him out at all here.
No.
Boye with this Franco, I like what LaFell said. It might be a bit desperate, but if Boye can land some hooks, it is the wild card pick here.
Actually save his flicker. Goes back in with the slam. The shield unity lands as well. No Kai just yet. He's actually going to be walking up now. Great iron hook, bringing him all the way under turret. It's Nico with first blood.
Boye was so patient with that as well. He's just standing there watching him throw hands for a second, waiting. Okay, now it's time. Brings out the hook, brings him back. Very well done by Mythic Seal.
Just giving him chance. Fraser's Wrath coming down as well. Kai can be stunned up by Kun. Good zoning. Oh, a dodge away from the final stack, but it's going to be the mount over. Kun shall be the trade. Phantom execution. They don't even care. They just go for it. 1 for 1. Turtle for kill.
Not a bad start for Mythic Seal, though. Probably one of the best starts we've seen from them so far, actually holding a gold lead in the first few minutes. But Onic ID are okay with that, I think. They're okay with taking the beginning of this game slow, giving themselves a little bit of time, and waiting for their moment. Taking a look at the junglers, still level 5 to level 5. Kyrie looking to steal some camps, though, here. Maybe slow down Ken a bit.
Boye doesn't have Flicker, so there's no risk of a... Oh, good dashes there onto Lethal Wanderer. That's Iron Hook. No play hunt just yet. Lippy will just fall. The reset Vengeance. Now Ken walks up too. Sans able to flicker just in time. But it is looking like a very good early game for Mythic Seal.
Boye is sitting at like 2 out of 3 hooks right now. The hook rate's looking good. This is exactly what they need to do. And I like that he's waiting. He's normally not the one to first throw out the attack. He's letting Kun go in, kind of slow them down for just a second, able to hold them still for literally just a millisecond, and that makes it an easy hook shot for Boye.
They have so many ways to just, hold people in place for the Iron Hooks to come through. And again, when Boye gets the winner crown, that's when things are really going to change. Mythic Seal can just walk up, target whoever they want, and they have the one-shot combo in Zippy. We haven't seen that yet, obviously, because Zippy has just been, laning for the most part. But Turtle 2 onwards, I do believe we will be seeing Zippy in fights. And that means, again, Boye can just flicker in, bloody hunt someone, and it's an easy one-shot for the rest of the team.
So what's going to be big for Sans here is timing that Netherrealm, right? Like timing it perfectly. And I think a lot of this, between both teams, skill matchup around the map. Who can hold on to their skills? Who can time them right? Who can bait them out of the other team? It is definitely a mind game in terms of 5v5s.
Let's see. Mythic Seal with the lead here for Turtle, number 2 in the game. Both junglers at the same level. A battle for mid prio that actually won out by Mythic Seal here, as Kai and Lukpi will just hold out Turtle. But Mythic Seal grabbed the hold of it. Kun walking up just about it.
Down in the bot lane, gold laners going toe for toe, still just trading minions right now.
Hey.
No big lead. Ken's going to hold down this front side, and there goes the grab. Going to have to abort mission, but Keyboy also looking for something.
Yeah, Shield Unity onto Kun, actually. That's going to be the all-in over as well. Vengeance resetting, back and forth. Severo now still holding him on force. Turtle taken for free. Kun isolated. It doesn't seem like Mythic Seal were just confused as to what to do. They go on Lippy. They got to trade back Sans way too late with the Netherrealm. So it ends up being a 2-for-1 in favor of Onic because they got the Turtle plus the kill.
Boye, though, I think Mythic Seal's waiting for Boye, right? They're like, all right, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
Going in?
And that's where I was talking about, is everyone's waiting for someone to use the skill first.
Yeah.
Boye knows, I can't pop this too early, waste a flicker when they still have Netherrealm. Sans does finally bring it out, but by then it's just too late. And I think this is going to be what we possibly see a lot. Everyone kind of second-guessing on how they want to approach the fight.
Force over, coming down as well with his Amon Force. Now it's going to be Keyboy. Oh, taken Rioloa is able to escape? Nah, that should not have happened. Onic get away with a free kill, and there's nothing to trade. I guess a turret maybe? No, it's just a clear over. Yeah, Lippy will get there in time.
Yeah, Nico maybe trying to make a play down here on a Severo. Might be a little bit of action. Lantern Flare does come out.
Whoa, Severo, way too aggressive, all alone. Lantern Flare, as Zippy flickers in forward, just in case the Purify was up for Severo. And now the rest of the team is coming in.
I mean, shouldn't be able to get that tower, but just that trade-up kind of evens out, actually becomes a win from that fight earlier. So Mythic Seal still playing this game very cleanly. This is a surgical team that we saw in the group stage. This is a team that we wanted to see in the first 2 games. Is it too little too late, though? Should be able to take this tower, and that's huge for them, right? For the first time, I don't think we've seen them with a 1,000k gold lead in all 3 games. This is the first time they're actually really pushing forward.
Yeah. I think game number 1, we did get to see, final slash, Lippy brought back again, the Lantern Flare so close from being able to pick up, and that will be it. Oh, Netherrealm coming in clutch for Sans.
And it will be the fight in the back line with the Phantom Execution. A Bloody Hunt locking him down with a Winter Crown as well. Already bought in, but the Thorn Rose comes through as Kai just dashes through the longs. Keyboy with a Poisson. It's a mount down as the Praises Brat lands. But now Severo walks over to the Monforce. A good snipe over as Ken gets up the kill. Severo still jumping back and forth. And Lutpi finally dismounting. Look, landing on Sans. The Ghost Bursters doing a whole lot, but not enough to take anyone down from Mythic Seal.
You wanted some MLBB, right, Mirko?
Yes, sir.
We're getting some MLBB. Onic ID, they approach. Hold on a second.
Simon
Kyrie.
Over to Ken. Phantom Execution too. Kai caught in the tough spot. He wins it out. Gets the red tree. And the two members of Onyx, Severo and Kai, turns the game back to even.
I'm not going to lie. When he popped the Phantom Execution, I thought he did it too early. I was like, oh, I thought he messed up. I thought he whiffed. But you never count Kyrie out. They take the turtle, they take two members along with it, and just when we're hyping Mythic Seal up, Onic ID grabs the reins again.
And they get a turret up top too. Mythic Seal are slowly losing their grasp in the game, and it's because of this gold jungle combo. Kyrie Severo. Kai is 2 levels ahead. He's about to be 3 levels ahead. Let's take a look at the items here. Holy moly, he's 1,600 gold ahead of Ken. Oh my lord. Oh, Thorn Rose as well.
And because of that as well, because of that gold lead, it makes the hybrid build of this still work so much cleaner because you're still outputting great damage against the lesser gold-amounted tanks on the opposing team, and you have decent defense. So if Zippy locks onto you, if you do somehow catch a hook to the face, there's still some survivability on the side of Kyrie.
Iron Hook and a Bloody Hunt. That will be a Nether Realm, but it's a good Lantern Flare, I believe, to bring him back outside of the Nether Realm. Renner Apathy not landing. Kundo goes for the Vengeance. Oh, a dodge with a Thorn Rose by a Flicker from Sans and the Thorn. Wow, that's just Mythic Seal picking up a kill.
I mean, it works, and as long as they can keep doing that, it keeps them at this small lead that they have, and it's what we've been seeing from them, finding these little pickoffs. The Franco's looking good right now, honestly, paired up with the Flare from Nico, with the Beatrix, with all of it. I mean, it would be a hard team to hit sometimes, but because of the little bits of CC they have, it makes it work so well, and Boye just being so patient in how he uses the Iron Hooks.
Let's see. It's Boye. Eyeing for an Iron Hook. Oh, just barely out of range.
A frame,
a pixel away from landing. That could have been a game-winning play because they would have gone the Lord for free. But now it turns to a 50-50, a wave in the bottom lane set up for Mythic Seal Keyboy. Shield Unity with a Revitalized too. Iron Hook coming down with a Bloody Hunt, but that's going to be the Netherrealm coming down as well. Ken, isolated, all alone, mounted up. Kai picks up the kill. Now Kun with a Vengeance into the back line again. It's going to be Nico with the killing spree, but Kai gets a Phantom Execution in. Winter Crown, the Bloody Hunt, a shutdown to Severo, and Nico will not be able to run while Lutpi's on him.
I mean, literally all of Onic ID's health bars. Oh boy, it goes down as well. Full man wipe for Onic ID. Send Kyrie over to the Lord, start taking some towers. They're going to break down Holy Shields here. Let's take a look at the replay. Look at Onic ID's health bars for a minute here. All of them drop down so low, but it's just not enough. The Netherrealm soups everybody back up, and this is why that pick was just so clutch as a final pick from Onic ID.
The Faramis pickup is ridiculous. And you know, the easy answer would just be, yo, Boye, kill Faramis, yo. But it ain't as easy as that. Like, Boye can't even get in range. Sans is always so far back, but he always manages to get close, and it's because of the Flicker. That you need some crazy level of confidence to go up against a composition like this and go Flicker. And Sans is doing it. He goes Flicker, and he's getting all the benefits while really not losing anything.
Yeah, his positioning right now in all these fights, his timing on when he comes in is one of the things keeping Onic ID ahead in a lot of these fights, able to keep them alive in all of these fights and make it so that Onic ID can push even farther. Here comes the Lord, though.
Lord charging the mid lane. Lutpi!
Oh, going to the back again. Looking for the mount down now as Ken gets isolated one more time. And he will just fall to Severo as Nico gets mounted on, has a Crimson Beacon and the Flicker as well. Look, P able to go back into the bottom wave now with a minion still holding onto the turret. Immortality popped in. Netherrealm coming down. Kun brought back, but the Shadow Stampede as the Torrent Rose lands again. But it's a good hook to get him out of the Netherrealm, straight into the Crystal and into a kill. But Onyx say, you can get the long blue. We'll get the turrets.
Yeah, I mean, they've been letting... You can have Loopy as much as you want as long as we continue to win in these trades. With 2 towers down, Onyx ID has cracked the base. Luckily for Mythic Seal, next Lord gonna pop down on boss side, so there's no long lane that's really hurting exactly. It might make the possible dance a little bit easier for Mythic Seal. Taking a look at these items, though, Kai Reed just maxed out. Got the last item locked in with the Malefic Gun, Malefic Roar, 6, 0, and 3. The killing spree as well as the emblems, just making him a monster in these fights.
Look at that gold lead, bruh. 4,000 ahead against the Fredrin. Dude, this is ridiculous. Let's take a look at the gold distribution. And again, yeah, it's the minions. When you're on the Assassins, you know, this is the advantage you play with. You can actually take minions, and usually when you get Assassins, you get paired up with an XP laner who doesn't want the minion. So give away XP, minions, love minute 5 over to your jungler, then you get this. It's just ridiculous. And you can see Kai already building the Fury Hammer too. He knows that he doesn't need any more tanky items. He can just go full damage at this point, and it's all right. Like, there you go. Endless battle. Everything done. The last Fury Hammer. Let's just make a wild guess.
What does he go? 100? No,
Hunter Strike? I honestly like Hunter Strike.
Oh, no. Yeah, I guess you get the hit.
Movement speed.
Maybe a little bit more movement speed. If you happen to run out of dashes, definitely a possibility.
Oh, by the way, so Severo is actually taking the innocent route of builds. No Starlium Scythe. It's Enchanted Talisman plus Penetration Boots on the Harith.
Which is clean. Overall, we've seen the Starlium Scythe after the nerf sometimes work out well, but look at the damage.
Yeah, it should be a mount down here, but it is going to be a kill over. The Netherrealm was a bit late. Keyboy looking for the back again, able to find Zippy. Kai was bloody hunted, but no one was there to follow it up. Keyboy against 3 will hold his own, and now Kun will be dragged back to everyone. And the Beater's Passion coming down with the Iron Hook as well. Keyboy doesn't care. Severo's a Monforce. Nico able to use a Crimson Beacon and shield Unity over to Boye, who's able to flicker out, but then Kai just does that. That's an execution. Kai is godlike. He wants to go for more. Thor rolls over, forces it with nature. That's a Bennett's Rage, but a Keyboy buys an Immortality. No minion waves. Kyrie taking low, buys the Immortality too. Mythic Seal get it shut down. They are able to stay afloat. But what are those Immortality buys, man?
The item builds, the timings on the Phantom Executions, all over the map right now.
Endless battle.
And he picked up the Hunter Strike, all while doing it. I mean, right now it is, I don't know, man. Onyx ID just outclassing in the midst of all of that. Kyrie able to pick up a kill. Still not die, under towers, under base. When we saw the draft, you were excited to see the Lancelot.
But this range, Zippy was able to steal it away. This could actually just be an angle where Mythic Seal turn things around. It is within the timer of Mythic Seal. Trex, MLBB.
When do they hit their power spake?
Spake right now. This is their power spake. They have what it takes to start sieging with a Franco, with a Beatrix. Prime WinCon.
Mythic Seal, a Lord coming down the top lane in a pocket full of power spikes. Ready to go.
Spakes.
Spakes, yeah, power spakes. Ready to go in the river.
Nice try.
Okay. Is this the game changer? I mean, we've been holding on to it. They had a gold lead in the beginning. Onyx ID hasn't escaped too much, but still, man, Kyrie 7, 0, and 4. Ken has to be careful about how he approaches. I feel like every time Ken goes in, he jumps in, yeah, he gets the stun onto, or the taunt onto a couple members, but he dies about a half a second later. Kyrie on the bot lane as well, looking for the push.
Yeah, Arlet will be forced to recall, so does it seem like Mythic Seal will be able to get the most out of this Lord? Well, that's the most. Turret tier 2, but that's about it. They have too many ways to deal with the bottom lane as well, and the fact that Mythic Seal have gone for like a team fight comp, they want to group up together, means that the side lane control will be kind of meh. Kai abused that. Sent himself to the bottom lane, cleared it out, forced someone to recall from Mythic Seal, and there's no way they would try to 4v5 Onyx, even with the Lord.
So where do they go from here? I mean, at this point, we're at 16.5 minutes. Gold at a standstill. So Mythic Seal, I mean, with their composition, with the gold at least, they should be able to fight. It's back to at least, okay, who's going to pop their skills first? Taking a look, Kyrie.
Why is he even building tank, bro?
He doesn't need to. He's untouchable. The guy is literally untouchable at this point.
Wow, like Zippy, all right, Zippy, Severo makes sense. They want to play in the back. Sans as well. He hasn't really been up front as a Faramis. He's kind of been like, all right, I come in last minute, save someone. But Kai's really just been in these team fights. He's been bloody hunted a couple of times. How is he the guy with the least amount of damage taken, brother? At this point, go lethal ignition and go full damage, Kai.
It's a statement to have the most kills on the board and also be the least touched.
Damage taken, yeah.
I mean, that's definitely... Malefic Roar comes back in, still ready to flip some items around if he needs to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we talked about the matchup of Ken versus Kyrie, and right now Kyrie is definitely showing why he's here, why he's been here, and why he has consistently made statements on this as Assassins.
Brother, now that's a 6,000 gold lead between the junglers. Yes, it is up against a Fredrin. This is kind of normal because once you get to a point where you snowball out of control, you will just constantly get farm. But 6,000 gold lead in one game from one guy? I haven't seen that in a while. So the fact that the overall gold lead is only 1,000 means, again, Mythic Seal have a lot of gold too. They are within their power spikes, not spakes. Look at that. Zippy, VHS, he will try his best to go through these frontliners.
He's got rose gold too.
Dog.
He's got rose gold, dog. Just to make things clear, Kyrie has literally sold and bought before Ken has finished all of his items.
Hey, that's just the sad life of a Fredrin. once you play utility, you better win that early game. If you don't, especially when you're up against an assassin, you're that guy that just never finishes his items, man. Ken's trying to hold on Keyboy with the shield unity. San's actually playing up front now. Onyx with a hold onto the Lord right now. Ken can be zoned away completely now with Demand Force as well. Couldn't jump to the final stage, give me the retreat battle. No, Kai gets it all alone. Mountdown comes in with the Praiser's Wrath as well. Severo very low. Netherrealm comes in just in time. Kai! Whoa! Thorn Rose dodging away for the Flicker Bloody Hunt, and that's going to be the Immortality now. The Stampede brings Boye all the way with a crown, and it's going to be Zippy in the back, still free hitting. Now again to Mountdown as Kai lands the shot. Severo somehow stays alive. Onyx once again have outplayed their way into a winning team fight. Nico running away, caught again. Kai just never misses on the puncture.
And during all of this, Onyx ID doesn't lose a single member.
It's GG to Onyx. They show how strong they are. This MSC